Today's Zwift tip, taking things to the advanced level, using meetups for route badge unlocks on worlds that aren't in the public rotation list. This is going to come in very, very handy if Zwift were to say schedule an entire week of just the 2 same guest worlds and Watopia. And there's a little tip for starting these meetups almost whenever you want. Now, if you're like me, you're trying to tick off all those route badges and using zwifthub.com to do the task. So loading up zwifthub.com here, we'll have a look at the worlds. All are selected because we'll be able to choose any of those for our meetup. Achievements, what haven't I achieved? And we'll go for the low-hanging fruit based on distance. Okay, cool. So the lowest hanging fruit today is Duchy Estate, 3 kilometers with a 1.7 kilometer lead in, but Yorkshire is not in today's rotation list. As we see there, we have Watopia, New York, and Richmond. So to rehash how to do this, we'll load the companion app, more, events, create meetup. Where do we want to go? It's Yorkshire. We want to head to today. Course was Duchy Estate. Very short. 8:45 p.m. No, let's set that to 8:30 p.m. Now, Zwift does not let you create a meetup with no invitees. You can't just do a solo meetup by yourself. You have to invite somebody along, and that somebody has to be following you on Zwift. So I use my sacrificial lamb, GP Sheepy, for that exact task. So GP Sheepy, who is following me. There we go, that rascal. He never shows anyway. So there we go, and create meetup now pops up as an option. So if you don't want to annoy any of your friends and you want to do the same as what I've done just here for your solo ride route badge quests and create meetups, you need to be a member of the channel. Comment below and I'll know that you remember. You have a little llama icon next to your name. And let me know if you want GP Sheepy to follow you, and then you can add GP Sheepy to any of your solo rides. I can guarantee you he will never show up, but if he does, be prepared to race. So again, a membership perk, or just invite any of your friends, as long as you don't annoy them. Okay, so what do we have here? Customized meetup, none is fine. Meetup only view, no, that's fine. So I create the meetup for what I want. That's in half an hour's time. Save, we are good to go. Okay, so the meetup is now created. I can drop into this ride here, and we'll get about today's tip that you may not have seen before. Okay, so we've dropped into Watopia, so I can then go and join my meetup. We still have a few minutes to go. We hit join meetup. We're heading over to Yorkshire, which wasn't in the world rotation. Okay, so here we are in Yorkshire all alone because GP Sheepy will never show up to any of these events. So to get this ride done, I will need to wait for the 11-minute countdown to take place, and for the entire ride, I'll have that spinning beacon above my head. Well, life gets a little better today with this Zwift tip. I can click on quit meetup. We hit yes, we are done. We're no longer in the meetup. We no longer have this spinning yellow beacon above our head. The route is already pre-selected. I just need to ride this and get it done. We're back in the free world with none of the constraints of the meetup, and I can get that badge anytime I like. This can be done with friends too. So if you're all on the start line, you can quit the event and you just ride as a free world bunch in this world that isn't in rotation. You can see quite a few people there are already on course doing probably exactly that. Okay, we'll call it a day there to keep this one a Zwift tip. As I mentioned, if you're a member of the GPLama channel, comment below. GP Sheepy will follow you on Zwift so you can do these meetups by yourself without hassling your friends with those meetup invites. And while you're there in the comments, let us know how many routes that you have to go before you get the entire suite. I have 16 to go, and unfortunately after this one, there's 16 of the longest ones on Zwift. Okay, thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.